My name's Michael Roinstead, and I've been a wayfarer and wanderer for some time. I'm originally from Maine, and it had been about 9 years since I'd been there. I had a wonderful time going back, seeing my family and friends, and I was staying with a good brother, Eric, and about a month or more, and I met this man named Pony, and he was a train hopper, and it's something I wanted to do. So he's my pops now, and he taught me a thing or two, and I just had to go. So I started in Dixmont, Maine. We moved the town over, and we started hopping trains. In Boston, we separated because, that's how it happens. So I went to Worcester, Mass, and then from there, I hopped a train to Rhode Island. When I got off the train, I was just done up, tired. There was a lot of demons I had to face in Worcester, and I learned a lot. But before I even got here to Rhode Island, I prayed a bit, and I asked, God, don't let me miss this train moving out. So waited. Sun comes up, I'm waiting, and then I fall asleep. A mouse lands on, wakes me up as it's on my arm, and I look at it, and I startle a bit, and he runs that way. So I put my backpack on, and I go and I peek around the corner, and there's the train starting to move. So I run, and I jump on this, catch that tanker just in time. Brought me all the way to Rhode Island from Worcester. But when I got here, I didn't have much food with me, much water, and I was just done up. Drank some water at Burger King, took a nap, and a fellow traveler had said, go to Thayer. I said, where? They said, there. So I went to Thayer Street, and there I met some great people. And I'd like to introduce my friends, the people I've met here in the beautiful state of Rhode Island. And let me tell you, when I first got here, I could not see the beauty. But now I do. Now I do. I got the right kind of eyes, and that makes me happy.
When did you get here?
About 3 days ago.
And why could you not see the beauty right off the bat?
I think it's because my eyes were closed to it. I was too tired to open them. I hadn't felt the love yet. I experienced only a little bit of bad, and I just thought the whole place was bad. I forgot about the beauty and the love that the people have.
Why did you decide to come here instead of elsewhere?
Well, I don't know. If somebody had given me a t-shirt, a great man I had met, he bought me breakfast, we sat and talked, he taught me a lot of things, and we shared a lot of knowledge with each other, and he took a shirt right off his back, and it said, Green Eggs, Rhode Island. I can't remember the exact town, but, Bristol, Rhode Island, it says. He took it right off his back and gave it to me. And so I figured that was a sign. And, trusting in things and following through and getting here, when I got here at first, I almost forgot. I forgot that the signs had pointed me here, and there was a reason for it. So I got to Thayer Street, finally. It was quite a walk off the tracks, and I was tired and done up. And then the first people, I thought it was a bar or something, so I figured there was music, I'd go down there. Turns out there was this man, Petrie, playing the drums. And he said, sit down. And he handed me a drum. So we've been drumming together and having fun. And I've met a lot of great people. He showed me around. And the people that he attracts are fair feathered, like birds of a feather flock together. And it's just been a great experience. I've been in recovery for some time, and somebody offered a kind gesture, and I ended up overdosing. And they saved me. They pulled me out. They Narcaned me. But it had been 6 years since I really done it that way, and that sort of thing. I've stumbled since then, but I almost lost my life, and I was afraid that I'd go back to it. And plus, I'm a traveler anyway. I don't stay anywhere too long. Boston was great. I like Boston. I hadn't been there for so long since with my grandpa. I got to see all the sights, the Boston Tea Party, look at the ships in the harbor. It was beautiful. I did go through Boston. Yeah, and I stayed there maybe 4 days. Well, I'd seen Boston. I haven't seen Rhode Island.
Ah,
Yeah,
I see. I see. So how long are you going to stay here?
I don't know. I know not too long. Because if I was going to settle down, it would be with the people I left behind, like Eric and Alyssa. They're, I love them. They welcomed me into their home. The day before, they had got me a king-size bed. And then I meet an old train hopper and leave the next day. Left my cat too, Zenji. I love Zenji. He's a good cat.
Where are they?
They're in Dixmont, Maine. Yeah.
So you're going to go back there to settle down?
Someday, yeah. You know, maybe after the winter. I think there'll be better chances at work after the winter. I mean,
Uh,
I'd started working there, but
why did you have to wait that long to settle down where you love the most?
because I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. I fear, I don't want to be a hindrance to people. I think I'm just a gypsy at heart. You know, the wind gets me excited. I know where it comes from, but I want to see where it goes. You know, so yeah, it's not a lack of love or a lack of longing. It's just I long for more. I want to see the other side of the rainbow. And I love people. The people I meet, that's what fills my heart.